What's up, guys? It's been a minute, right? It's been a while, but I hope things look a little different. As you can see, got some cool stuff going on. So, finally finished moving, right? And as you can see, I finally have like this very sensual arm going on. And even my camera probably looks a little different. So we finally got the long-awaited production upgrade. I've got a really nice little studio here, ready for all of my top player anime friends to come through and talk some shit. So I kind of just intended this to be like a little update vlog for today before I start putting out my videos for the month. And I'm pretty excited, for sure. I know I've been saying I've been excited to do this, but look, I'm finally here now, and it's dope as fuck, right? So, I'm sure you could tell by my voice, that it's a little shot. I've been getting a lot of nosebleeds. I'm finally getting used to this one. I'm getting used to this one. He doesn't like it. Her name's Tara, is my girlfriend's dog. But now I'm living with her and I am allergic to right? But I have a soft spot for dogs, of course. Can't say no. Much to my dismay. Anyway, it's not about her. It's not about you. It's about me, okay? So I have a dog door here, so she's not allowed to come in here. It's gonna be her cameo. Let me drop her off. Anyway, back to business, right? So, I definitely am looking forward to putting out a lot of higher tier production content that I've been really wanting to. This is like so cool, you know. I really want to have guests over so that we can talk about stuff, and I will put this arm over here and near them because I have this very sensual mic given to me by HyperX. It's not an advertisement. This video is not paid by them. Like, indirectly, I guess, but like, I actually really love this mic. I think it works amazing. It's got like this really cool tap to mute feature. And there's like a nice gain control on the top. Anyway, oh, it's got this thing where you can like change polar patterns for audio pickup. But okay. I'm gonna focus. I know, I've just been going on about how cool this room is. I'm just so psyched to be here. It's pretty dope. So, last irrelevant thing I will tell you is Maury signed my stick in private, thank you, because I missed the autograph session. So, he hooked me up. My stick looks really nice. Got a new plexi on it, and I've got the new Hori buttons. So, the last run of these buttons kind of exploded. When you hit them too many times, they would like pop out because apparently there was like a manufacturing defect in the size of the clips. So they were too small, so they moved around too much, and then that allowed you to apply enough force to actually break the clips on the side of the button, and then they'd pop out, right? So they fixed that, I think, and honestly, they feel a little sturdier than they did before. I'm sure you like the button ASMR, right? I'm just happy to be here. Honestly, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to record this video. It's really been a tough journey to get here, but I want to talk about the future, right? As with most vlogs that I do, I kind of want to give updates and stuff like that. So my next tournament's going to be Sea Otaku. Honestly, I kind of forgot, but I entered BBCF and BB Tag, but I'm gonna be going primarily focusing on BBCF because the World Tour is around. The World Tour finals are around the corner, so I want to be prepared for that. So, on that note, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more of CF now, and it's it's something that I want to share my love for. I totally love that game, and yeah, that'll be dope. Aside from that, I have a bit of like a list of topics coming up. I actually have a lot focused on CF. If you were interested in CF content, got my little notebook here. So, I have like a contextual application series for BBCF. So it's kind of like little minutes of content, right? So we've got like certain topics that I want to talk about. I knock my opponent down and they have 50 meter. What do? Right? Like now what? What I wrote. Now what? I knock down. Oh, I'm knocked down and they have overdrive. Or I knock them down and they have overdrive, right? So we'll look at those situations and stuff. Even character-specific stuff. I'm blocking in the air, now what? Like, she keeps resetting pressure on me, now what? I'm blocking Aurelius, now what? I keep getting anti-air, now what? Right? So I want to give the kind of like little bitty explanations for these situations. And overall, because there's so much content, I think it is something that will go better digested over time. So I think that's the best way to approach it. I honestly want to do a lot of talking, right? Because I think there's a lot of personality that's unexplored in the anime scene from a place of visibility, right? There's not a lot of high production content that the anime scene has, and I want to really be able to provide that. So that's why this space is so important to me. My location's great. I have people here all the time. I'm hyped. So aside from that, I'm kind of just like coming off the back end of being like really overwhelmed. So kind of hard to re-immerse myself in things. But now I'm here. I can only think about what I want to do for content stuff and streaming, and it's a lot. I finally have the tools to do so in a very satisfactory way for myself, and I'm happy with that. But obviously I need support from everyone. Everything matters. All the subs, the likes on the videos, whatever engagement stuff, comments, like that stuff really adds up in a very tangible way. So that's something that I really wanted to explore in talking about. The way I mean that is, I think there is a side to professionalism that anime community needs to hear about, right? And I don't think that I'm the most professional, but I also think that I have kind of gotten decent successes. I've gotten good support from industry side, and I totally understand like, how you want to be, like the shape of things, and I identify my priorities really well. I want to talk about that. I think people really need to be focused on this kind of thing. And as you know, or as you maybe don't know, I got a Twitter check mark, so I'm verified on Twitter now, like a god. So maybe I actually know what I'm talking about. Maybe. But even if you don't think so, you could probably still listen to me and it'd probably be fine. No, it's not gonna hurt. But yeah. Oh man, I'm wired right now. I call this cup Kingdom Hearts. My last name is Hart. Kingdom of Coffee. But overall, Sean is Sean. I am really looking to work in esports right now, so I've been looking for opportunities in New York. That's kind of my move. I would really be excited for anything like that, but in the meantime, I'll be able to focus on this. But to make it a tangible thing for me, especially with like financial constraints, I totally need to like have some kind of return out of it, and it's not even just I want to make money off of it. I'm okay with doing this as a time investment to just break even because I love it, right? And the problem for me is I have, you know, people who rely on me, and I have to build something for my future family, stuff like that. So I'm here in good graces, and I totally appreciate that. And I totally want to make the most of all of the trust that people have put in me, all the investments that people have put in me. So please support me. I will, honestly, I think I'm very capable. I'm pretty well-rounded, but it's hard, you know, it's hard to make something of this. This in a niche is a labor of love. I feel a little selfish to kind of say that I want to do this, but you know, I can't imagine going any other way, honestly. So yeah, anyone who's sticking with me, I totally appreciate that. I promise you I'm not a scumbag. If someone tries to cancel me, I probably have really good reasons, quote unquote. Anyway, I've never done anything scumbaggy, okay? I can promise you that. I'm a paragon of virtue. You can hear it in my monotone voice. I don't care about doing anything bad. But yeah, kind of just a little update video. You know, I hope you like the new setup. Really excited for the kind of content that's gonna come out. I want to be doing a couple of interviews, right? And most people approach interviews in a kind of way where it's like very like questiony, but I think from my position, I can be a little more jovial and a little spicier, right? Speaking of spicy, I have a sub goal for anime commentary shit talk video for September, right? So I think I'm halfway there. I only put it at 30 subs for my Twitch for the sub goal, but part of why I think I want to make that a sub goal is I believe that the opportunity to talk about like professionalism in commentary, what you do as a commentator, is something that a lot of anime commentators need to hear because we were so grassroots, right? We were so grassroots. I was so grassroots. I was just a kid playing fucking BlazBlue. I was playing CT Noel, right? I was playing CT Noel, and I never imagined that my room would be full of BlazBlue stuff, and I would have a mic in my face and this cool looking camera like on this weird arm in front of me and a light shining in my face so that the lighting looks good. We've come a long way, so I think a lot of people need to reassess certain things. I've been around the block. I also wanted to make a video on the history of anime community, right? Like Dust Loop days, right? And it's important to talk about because there's a lot of things that people are talking about now that we have had before and why they didn't work out, right? So there's a lot of awareness that needs to go around. I honestly don't think it will change the overall movement and kind of, you know, the way people act about certain things. But for those who want to be enlightened and who want to move forward with awareness, that is what I want to impart. So forgive me for being a little selfish and not, well, I'll say this, right? In terms of content creation, there's a lot of content creation where people try to kind of cater to their crowd, and it ends up creating very uninspired things that I think the crowd can't really make the most of. So the reason why you'd follow a specific content creator or like their content is because it's from them, right? Which is why I ask that I may get support, right? Because I know talking about it this way sounds really kind of like selfish and shitty, but I come from a pretty unique position to talk about a lot of these things. Have a very good perspective, a lot of experience in the scene. And honestly, a lot of people can you know, you want something that you don't know that you wanted, right? Because if you kind of just get what you want over and over and over again, get what you expect over and over and over again, there's not a lot of growth, right? And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to grow myself. I want to grow my community that I love. I want to grow the culture that I'm in, right? I am so interested in helping people grow. I don't think personally that it will directly affect me, but that is how I wish to present myself, and I am on principle going to live that way. So if you've listened to me ramble this long, thank you. This is a very like moody video, but a lot of motivation, a lot of excitement. So looking forward to everything in the future. See you around, catch you on Twitch, maybe catch my video tomorrow.